The right age for sex or physical relationship. Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Today we're going to talk about a topic that many people wonder about, but very few actually talk about openly, and that topic is, what is the right age for sex or a physical relationship? Sounds simple, right? But the truth is, this question has no single answer, because the right age actually varies from country to country and society to society. So today, let's explore why this difference exists and how the right age for sex is determined around the world. Global variation. First of all, you should know, the right age or the age of consent depends on many things. For example, a country's economic condition, its lifestyle, its laws, and even the genetic traits of its people. In developed countries like the USA, Canada, Japan, or France, people usually mature faster, both physically and mentally. They have better food, better healthcare, and a healthier lifestyle, so they tend to be ready earlier. That's why, in many developed countries, 16 or 17 years old is considered a legal and acceptable age to give consent for a physical relationship. Genetic influence. However, there are some ethnic groups or nations where physical growth happens a little slower, and that's mainly due to genetic factors. For them, reaching full maturity physically and mentally takes longer. That's why, in those countries, the right age is set higher, sometimes 18, 20, or even 21 years old. Because if someone's body and mind aren't ready yet, getting involved too early can lead to emotional and social problems. Law and social standards. Every country has its own law that defines when a person can legally engage in a physical relationship. For example, in Bangladesh, any kind of sexual relationship or marriage before 18 is considered a crime. The reason is simple: before 18, a person is not fully mature physically or mentally. Other South Asian countries like India, Pakistan, and Nepal follow almost the same rule. So, before 18, marriage or sex is strictly illegal, religion and culture, but not every country sees it the same way. In many Middle Eastern countries, religion plays a big role in shaping these beliefs. According to their faith, any sexual relationship before marriage is completely forbidden. So, in those countries, the right age for sex actually means the legal age for marriage. Perspective of developed countries. On the other hand, in Europe or North America, this topic is viewed as a matter of personal freedom. But that doesn't mean they treat it lightly. They focus heavily on education and awareness. In schools, students are taught sex education, where they learn about consent, safety, emotional readiness, and responsibility. So even though the legal age might be lower there, people tend to be much more conscious and responsible. The harsh reality: in some countries, sadly, there are still countries in the world where the right age is set as low as 12 or 13 years old. Can you imagine? Just 12 years old! At an age when a child doesn't even understand their own future, being involved in a physical relationship is extremely dangerous. This isn't legal. Relationship is extremely dangerous. This isn't legal freedom, it's actually a serious social problem, because early age relationships often lead to abuse, trauma, and long-term psychological damage. What does right age really mean? So, what exactly does the right age mean? It means the time when a person becomes capable of making their own decisions, understanding responsibility, and respecting their partner. In short, it's not just about age, it's about maturity and consent. Awareness message. And one thing we must always remember: child marriage, sexual abuse, and gender violence can never be justified under any condition. These are not just crimes under the law, they're crimes against humanity. That's why before getting into any kind of relationship, we must focus on education, awareness, and respect. Warm and positive tone. So, my friends, if you remember one thing from this video, remember this: the right age for sex is not just a number, it's a symbol of emotional and mental maturity. Follow your country's laws, stay conscious, and stay respectful, because awareness means safety. If you found this video useful, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more educational content like this. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.